Championships. That's in a few months, and the running order for qualifications come out, and I wanted to talk about who I think could be in danger, who I think could be fine, and of course UK's chances, as I am UK. So I want to begin with the first division, where we have Italy and the Netherlands. Now Italy having a bit of a situation at the moment. They've lost Sergio Matteo once again to an injury, the same injury from the European Championships. So, but they do have Vanessa Flora if she's ready. So they just need to really be more powerful, more focused if they want to qualify to them, because they can get into the top 12. It's just that how they will. Netherlands, I think, could be in trouble. Now, they did finish bronze at the European Championships with Sanne Weavers, Eva Volsotia, Sanne Viren, Naomi Visser and Vera Van Poel. And they could add more to that. And they are starting on bars, where Visser is very strong, along with Veerman, very talented gymnast. I don't know how it will work. Now, the USA, the favourites for the title once again, are in Subdivision 2, and they're on bars. Now, I think they'll be fine in terms of going through to the final. It's going to be like next year how many event finals they're going to get. So they're really going to have to put a lot of pressure. But like I said, they did well last year. The big question is, will they have Simone Biles or Sunisa Lee? That's the big question to have, because they're still dominant, even though the scores haven't been as strong if we're comparing the qualifications to Worlds. But in the team final, they did score better than they did in qualification. And that was a complete young team. So it is possible. Now, Subdivision 3 has... Subdivision 1, Italy is starting on vault, Netherlands is starting on bars. Just so I've missed out. Where's that? Great Britain, of course, my country, Subdivision 3, and they're going to start on bars. Now, last year they sent the same team through to the ones that were Europeans, and they create history. Now, we look at GB as a whole. They've won the European title, so they're the favourite European team to do at this moment. But the question is, who is going to take that first spot? Angina Champon, situation with Yoron is a big question, because she didn't do all around at the Europeans. She was put in place of Joy May Fenton, who made the all-around final ahead of Asconceller by only a few attempts, and they both have falls. I feel that Asconceller and Jessica are probably the locks to make this team. I think Angina Champon is close behind them, but the bar situation is tough, so I'm interested to see what happens for her. Becky Downey's situation is a bit tricky. It's the same with Georgia May Fenton, because they're both strong bar workers. Becky seems to be getting her beams together. But the other problem is Jennifer Garova, if she returns as well, could she knock one of them off the team? Or I don't know, but I think UK's chances look good. But like I said, I'd also be a little bit concerned, especially what happened to Troy Tatum, but hopefully that won't be the case. Now, Subdivision 4 has Spain and bars, who'll be interested if they can repeat 2019, but I just think it's going to be a tall ask for them. Belgium are on beam, and this might be a problem. Also with Romania on floor, who had a brilliant course. Europeans, they finish ahead of those two countries respectively, so they're really going to have to really work on trying to get those hits. Like I said, those three aren't a guarantee for limits. I still fine for it. Now, on Subdivision 5, the one to watch out for is Mexico, who are starting on vote. Now, Mexico beat Brazil and Canada at the Pan Ams, but here's the thing, Canada didn't have their best gymnasts there. Brazil didn't have the best gymnasts either, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If they can pull a performance like they did, led by Alex and Natalia, they could make the limits. But like I said, it's a tall order and it is really tough for them. But could they benefit from being in a nice division than some of the other ball lines? There's a chance. Another borderline. So on Subdivision 6, we've got Brazil themselves. Now, last year they finished 4th in the team final, just narrowly making history on the podium. If they can get Lavia, Rebecca, Jade, and maybe 2 others then they might be going back to the limits. Now, they missed out last time because they had a not a great combination, but if they can do it, they can do it. But they are starting on beam. Australia is one I'd say I'd watch out for. They're starting on bars. They've got Georgia Godwin, who had some brilliant performances at the World Cup. She did really like the Commonwealth last year. They're ones I'd say are borderline, but could an earlier substitution help them? I don't know, but they'll have to put on the performance of their lives. And I think that's where I think they need to work on. Canada is in subdivision 7, and they're on starting 4. And they've also qualified to the Olympics. So, like USA have also qualified last year, they can just sit back and try and make another team final. But I'll be interested to see what they've got, because their gymnasts are amazing. Subdivision 8, I would watch out for Hungary, who finished just outside the miles at Europeans. I don't know if they will qualify for the Olympics, but they're ones I would put on the ball line if they surprise. You never know. And they'll start on bars. Hopefully they'll have Zofia Kovacs, who is a fantastic gymnast. She's done really well recently, so keep an eye out for her. Germany's a bit tricky because they've only got like Liz Sykes and Pauline Schaefer and Sarah Voss, and it's an Emma Malsky, and it's like, how are they going to qualify to the Olympics this year? It's like, I don't know. I would love to see them qualify again, but I feel they might, even though they're not involved, I just think they're borderline this year. Holland and pretty wrong, but at the Europeans they didn't do as well. So hopefully things go better. Although I still think they could be in trouble. Now, subdivision 9, we've got, of course, Japan, who have sent probably one of their strongest teams in a while. Last year, they really did really well. They surprised me. They nearly made it on the podium. Unfortunately, they had that. And they're starting vote. So with Japan, they've got a reigning beam champion, Hazuki Watanabe. And they've also got Shoko Miyati, who finished bronze. Also, another Japanese world champion, Yasukawa. So I think their beam lineup is going to be completely stacked. And I'm looking forward to seeing how they do. So watch out for Japanese and beam. They'll be starting on vote. And the final subdivision 10 has, of course, China, who have had a few wobbles in recent years. Of course, they made team finals but haven't medalled. But who will they send this year? And I think what they've got this year is super. Hopefully they'll have Wei Xiaoyan, but she could go to Asian Games. I don't know. But they do have Kui Yan, who is a fantastic all-rounder, well-known on bars beam, so keep an eye out for her. And I think they had a great competition at the Asian Championships, so I would say keep an eye out on them. And France, of course, is one of my favourite countries, and they are starting on 4. China are starting on 4. France concerns me because of the way they've been treating the Dumas Federation has been treating Kaylin Moore, who's now going to compete for Algeria. I'll get to her in a bit. Also, the common situation with one of the juniors and Nakola. I'm worried it's going to affect the gymnasts because they're so talented and they haven't been as great as they should be recently. I'm just hoping they can get all that pressure off and focus on the routines, because if they don't, they could miss out on the home games, and I feel that's my worry, because I think they're a great talented team. They're one of the best we've had years and they've been close to the medals. I just want to see them shine, because I just feel like the federation has made some bad decisions and it's affecting the gymnasts, and it's of course caused a lot of waves in the media, especially with the Kaylin Moore situation. But I'm hoping France can put it together. Now we're going to talk about individuals. We've got, as I've said, Kaylin Moore competing for Algeria. That drama, and she ended up competing in the African Championship and won it, and has a move named after her called the Namora. So it's really impressive. Also, I would also say one to watch is, of course, Alea Finnegan representing the Philippines. She has done well. She qualified to the World Championships and took 2 medals at the Asian Championships. So watch out for her. These are some fantastic. It's going to be interesting who can do well, because Oksana Chusma isn't competing at the Worlds, and I'm sad for her, and she's prioritising the Asian Games, which is obviously something. Also to watch out is Anna Lachessa from Ukraine. She hasn't had the best yet, but keep an eye out for her. That's it, I think. If you want to know where these girls are starting on, so Katie Moore will start on law, and she's in subdivision 5. Alia Finnegan, obviously, is in all around 13, and she'll be in subdivision 8, also starting for. And Anna Lachessa, who's in AA5, will be in subdivision 7, starting on B. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on the World Championship qualification draw. Please like and subscribe if you love my videos. I'll probably be doing some result videos later on near time or at time. Don't know if I'll do any more videos on it, but I'm hoping to. Comment down below your thoughts on the running order and who do you think could do well or struggle. Comment in the comment section or at least YouTube on Twitter. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Bye friends!